Yeah, good. Went to two of the sessions, one on technology. Technology was very good, how not to use it and how to use it well. And then talking about commercialisation with not-for-profits. And probably very technical area and need to be very careful about, but certainly something to help supplement income. So also very good.
This morning was great. The speaker that we had first up, Rachel, was great. She was really innovative. She was really confrontational, I suppose, or making us think disruptively and all the rest of it. And I think every one of us was busily writing down something we can take away. It was great.
I attended Sharon's session on persuasion and types of leadership style and that. And I thought that the message that she was giving about being persuasive and how important it's going to be for the boards of management to be ready to accept that they're going to have to change their methods of operation if they're going to succeed in the future.
Panel session in the morning. Yes. I think it'll be interesting to see what's happening around consolidation and trends in consolidation in the sector. Looking forward to hearing about what the ACNC have got to have to say.
Yeah, sure.
A bit concerned about all of that, what's happening with the ACNC and the consultations around that.
This morning, the keynote speaker, Rachel, was absolutely wonderful, very inspirational about the way forward as opposed to trying to avoid pitfalls, giving a vision to work towards.
Keynote speaker this morning, Rachel, was brilliant. I think we need people like her because she was refreshing. It's an ability, or it's a way to convey strategic in an innovative way.
Very good feedback. We've had so far 2 workshops. I've sat through the pair of them this morning, learning a lot of information.
Fantastic takeouts from Sarah's presentation earlier this morning, and I think some of the concurrent sessions this afternoon are really good.
There's a session tomorrow on board performance and evaluation, and I'm quite interested in that. Ensuring that all our board members can actually continue to do the tasks that we've set the organisation for.
Just been actually to the session on the KPMG Directors Toolkit, and that was fascinating because I think that as a resource it's wonderful to have a one-stop shop, have somewhere to go to be able to almost evaluate your board and see how you're going.
But I'm really interested to go to a session later on, I think tomorrow, about board dynamics and sort of being able to manage sort of different personalities to be able to get the most from a robust board discussion.
The digital side, looking at the digital space, that was a real approach that I took from Rachel. I think that was really good, and we could definitely develop that and implement that in our business as well.
From the sessions this morning, obviously being able to focus on more positive directions and opportunities for growth, and the sessions that I've been in this afternoon have been looking at personalities and how to use the differences as an opportunity.
Knowing your purpose and why you're there, and that was really good. I think unleashing your purpose, why you've joined the organisation, to actually make it a better organisation, and everybody making sure that they know what each other's purpose is when you're on the board. I found that really enlightening in a way, because it actually provides you with the fact that you need a good culture for a board.
Yes, it's been very useful. Both sessions this morning were very useful for us.
I think all the workshops tomorrow sound interesting. I'll be interested to see which ones I eventually get to.
First speaker's relationship between big business and us accessing funds through them, and how to approach them about getting the money. I found that extremely interesting. That'll be a good one for us to try.
David Cook's message I really enjoyed, because I think he really captured the fact that as a not-for-profit, sometimes you're thinking, oh, but we're really good, we do great things, but you've got to look at it from the investor's perspective. And they're all going, what's in it for me? And so you really kind of go, well, look, here's a really great strategic partnership. So I think that was the take-home phrase from him, was create a strategic partnership and really demonstrate the benefit to the investors.
One of the strongest messages that I think we could take from David's presentation is that we in the not-for-profit sector are going to corporates as equals and saying, here's what we can offer you. This is the thing that you're waking up at night worrying about. I can help you with that. This is an equal partnership. We're not going cap in hand asking for money.
And David is a good example of that this morning, that he was able to show how we in the not-for-profit sector can add value to the business sector, and why the business sector really need to pay more attention to what we can provide them.
Well, look, I think people will understand that self-interest is alive and well in the corporate world, and if you're going to go and form partnerships you may as well be talking about what's in it for them as well as what's in it for you. It's a matter of whether there can be a behavioural change when it actually comes down to that next corporate engagement, the next appointment or not, because it is very hard to adopt new ways of doing things. But I think it all starts with a bit of a chat like that, and then we see where it goes.